So digging in now, Colton Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Alzolay is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Now the 2-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Goldschmidt is off of first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth. The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in, Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2, high and deep to straightaway right. Off the LED board and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Second inning set to go, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base number.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball. Three balls, 2 strikes, full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line drive base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 men gone, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Count remains 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Kipnis, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the 1st inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the 2nd. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong is there, and that's the first out.
Batting seven, the pitcher.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Adbert Alzolay. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Runners on first with one down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
The second baseman, Jason.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Here's Colton Wong now. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. And there are two away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt, a base hit in his first trip. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 11 for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he chased it in the dirt. Molina gathers. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in, Javier Baez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. The 2-1. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His second of the game, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
Ball, no.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Adam Wainwright. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adbert.
Into the box now, Adbert Alzolay. And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
At the plate, Cameron Maben. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ripped on the ground to first. But the feed to the pitcher is offline, and the inning will continue. Now the tag comes down at third, and they got him. Boy, not the cleanest of plays defensively to be sure, but it'll be good enough to get the third out of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in now, Harrison Bader. To 2-2 now. Bounce towards the second baseman. Kipnis has to be quick, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 home. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cards strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jake Woodford enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 40, Jake Woodford.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. Wong to his right. He's got it. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Brad Miller will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Brad Miller.
No one out with a runner at second. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ian Happ will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Now playing center field and batting 7th, number 8, Ian Happ.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, that comebacker hit him right in the head. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Craig Kimbrell comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
In now, Dylan Carlson. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Tyler O'Neill 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Runners on first with 1 down. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Cards forced to settle for one. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Ryan Helsley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Javier Baez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Baez will head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit hard on the ground is short. DeYoung's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
A runner on first with 2 away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Now the 2-1. Line hard, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Full count now, 3-2. Kyle Schwarber would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Rowan Wick takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And the count will be full. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And here's the 3-2 from him. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
6-1 the final tally today. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adbert Alzolay gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.